Okay, live on YouTube, live on Twitch. Welcome, Flavor Build stream. Still working on that Hill Dwarf. Can I change? I cannot change the resolution until I get into the game. Okay. Open up Wayfinder. I gotta change the resolution. And the reason is so that I can follow the chat of both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. That's the only way I can think to do it. It sucks. I don't want to have to play in the windowed mode. I don't like windowed mode. Unfortunately, that's what it is. So resolution, full screen. Hoorah. I don't think it's too bad. Doesn't make anything look too bad on the screen. It's a little different. It's okay though. Jump right into it. So now I can actually follow the chat, which is important. You want to be able to interact with your audience always. Always. Ooh, I gotta fix the bars. Oh, I guess I no longer have a hireling. Ooh. Gotta fix that, that's for sure. Okay, let's go get us a hireling. Oh. Never mind. Okay, sorry. Let's see, I finished off the bugbears. I guess I'll do the gnolls. Yeah, nope, don't want any of that. Nope, don't want any of that. I guess I can buy and then sell. First, I want a hireling. Oh, what level am I? 3? I don't need to buy one. I got one. So we'll just drag that. We'll attempt to drag it over here. Cool. One last thing before I go take care of the gnolls. I neglected to do any inventory management, and I'm going to really quickly take care of that. All of this can just go over here. I don't need any of it. That'll free up some space. A lot of space. That mail notification has been bugging me. Yeah, points, okay. Still there? Alright. Take care of the daily maintenance stuff, the daily rolls. Okay. Now, off to take care of those nasty gnolls. Howdy, Rhea. Hope I'm pronouncing that correct. How you doing on this Sunday afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are? Hope you're having a good Sunday. Anyway. No bear. Okay. Hopefully there's no spiders bursting out of the ground over here also. Nice. Speaking of lunch, man, I'm kind of hungry. Sounds good though. I just had some Fruit Loops for breakfast. And coffee. Lots of coffee. Yeah, that guy was the Knolls, I think. I mean, you can do it any... I mean, I could go do it, do the Minotaur, I could do whatever. I like doing it in a certain order, though.
Must be the caves of
and the Knolls are next, in the order that I go in.
Allies have made their base.
Normal, that's all I can do. And I really hope I get a good weapon after this. Just anything but this rusty longsword.
You can see Gnoll guards ahead, blocking the entrance to their camp. Just as you brace yourself for a fight,
wow, that is small.
Calls out to you in a shrill voice.
Barely even see that.
Daughter of the Gnoll chieftain, has given you a charm of evil chaos to help you infiltrate the camp. She and the Gnoll Outlanders want to leave the borderlands.
You there! If you're looking for a way inside, I've got just the thing. But I might need something.
I'm gonna try and ransack the quest, get as much XP as possible. I'll try and get it done quickly. This one's kind of the most boring, I think, of all the quests, because all you do is talk. Except at the very end, there's a big battle at the very end, but getting there is quite the slog.
Oro's Sandcloak lets you in on a secret. Chief Bloodgleam has been lying to the Outlanders about sending their comrades to join the cult. If you can prove that Outlanders are being killed as sacrifices,
yeah, you know what? I honestly did too. I had to go back. I'm like, why can't I move forward? And then I realized there was something I was missing, so picked that up. Yeah, it was a bit of a learning curve on this one. I think that's how it was for a lot of people, but just what I think.
Boomfoot reveals that Zark Soot Club, the renowned Outlander fighter.
Oh yeah, so I remember playing Borderlands on the pencil and paper game, tabletop game. Dude, it's awesome. I don't think this one compares to how awesome the tabletop game is, but you know, everyone has their own opinion. If you like this one as much as the tabletop game, that's awesome. That's awesome. Everyone, like I said, everyone has their own opinion. Your mileage may vary. Maybe you don't like the pen and paper version, right? So, yeah, it's all a matter of opinion and taste, personal taste. But this is great, though. I gotta say, this is a great add-on, or whatever it is, whatever they call it, expansion pack. I don't know.
Gravemaw's death will convince the Outlanders once and for all that they should abandon the cult.
And I also enjoy that this is a replacement starter area for Korthos Island, because I think everyone's played Korthos Island to death. I know I have. And this one's getting pretty long in the tooth now too, but you know, we got what we got. Oh, I see. Completely forgot to do this. Shiny ring. I thought I got the shiny ring. I clicked on the altar, didn't I? Did I not click on the altar? I guess I forgot to click on the altar. Huh. No, I did. What am I... What did I forget? I got the rat bone, right? Go back and check. I got the rat bone. I'm gonna check. Did I get the? Did I actually get the rat bone? Let me make sure. I clicked on it. Yeah. Okay. So that's done. I got that. I talked to Boomfoot. What else was there? I got the ring. What the heck? Can I click on this? Yeah, I clicked on that. Cult of Chaos bad. So did I not? Okay, I'm just an idiot.
The Knoll nods in agreement.
I'm
You've
just
convinced
stupid.
enough
Right on.
Knoll Outlanders to turn against Chief Bloodgleam and her cultists. You've convinced members of the tribe to turn against the Cult of Evil Chaos and found proof that Chief Bloodgleam has been lying about sending the Outlanders to work with the cultists. This should be more than enough to create an uprising in the Knoll's ranks. Chief Bloodgleam bellows at the crowd.
You would trust this outsider over your own chief? Have you forgotten everything the cult has done for you idiots?
The Outlanders seem to reconsider. But you have something that will convince them. You hold up Gravemaw's bloody ring and reveal that you found it in the chief's shrine.
Chief said Gravemaw joined the cult!
Someone shouts.
But Gravemaw never took off that ring! He's dead! And
That was way too easy. Went down way too quick.
Another group of men rushes into the chamber.
I guess I didn't need the help of the hireling. I guess it was too easy for my door.
Blood-stained earth. Not a single cultist remains standing. The Outlanders cheer, relieved that they can finally leave the borderlands behind.
those fools! I can't believe they took the bait!
Eula
This one,
stands
there was a
beside
reason I
Oro
didn't want that
and
one.
laughs
So
with
let me
her.
read that again.
There must be more to these two than
Sheltering
it
3.
initially
Yeah, but I
seemed.
don't have anything
With
that
Chief
really is
Bloodgleam and the
dwarfy.
other
That's right.
cultists out of the
Because
way,
this shield
Eula and Oro can finally
gives
escape
me
into
poison
the wilds
resistance, which
together.
adds to the
As they
dwarfy
turn
effect,
to
so that's why I
leave,
didn't want that.
Eula tells you to hold on to the charm of evil
What about
chaos
this
she
one,
gave
though?
you, in case you need help defeating
Hold
the rest of
resistance.
the
It does
cult.
not add to anything dwarfy, so I don't want either of those. I'll take the money, though. Can't say no to money. What do I like to do next? I think usually I go for... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change it up. I'm going to go ahead and do the, what's it called? Down here. It's not obstructing the orcs. It's, I'll find out what it's called when I get there. I usually save this one for last because it's so long. I'm just going to do it. The hobgoblin. I knew it was something about hobgoblins, yeah.
You enter the caves, determined to eliminate another threat to the residents of the keep.
Oh, how dare you save against my attack.
As the last goblin dies, you notice something glittering in the debris under the makeshift wooden walkway. The lock on this stout door does not look pickable. The guardroom door opens with the squeal of metal and leather, rousing the guards on the far side.
Grab those. I think I'm going to have to go ahead and just pay attention to crafting on this character. So this is the only character I have on the server, so I don't have a crafter on this server. I think I might designate this dude as my duly designated, fully deputized crafter of the Wayfinder server. Of course, I just won't do that while I stream, because don't nobody want to watch that.
As the door opens, a small goblin cries out.
Me, Chief, now! You go away!
The goblin falls. Looking around, you spot an iron key in the back of the chamber.
They both saved against it?
The orange crystal flares to life as the lever is pulled.
I don't need to go that way.
Somewhere in the tunnels, another crystal responds.
It's just a couple of collectibles for crafting. It's just two seeming, I mean, possibly insignificant items. I mean, I don't need to grab it. I need to grab them.
The red crystal begins to glow, and the sound of stone scraping on stone echoes out from the goblin's common area. A foul stench wafts out from this newly opened cavern.
Please be a good weapon. Please be a good weapon. Please be a good weapon. Or a buckler, sure. So, I went all the way through Korthos, and partially this, with nothing but the rusty longsword from Hayton's Rest, that chest there. Because I just haven't got anything worth using. And that's kind of weird for me. Usually I find something, but this time I'm thinking I might just buy something from a vendor. Just to stop using the rusty longsword, if nothing else.
The door swings open on well-oiled hinges, startling the hobgoblins on the far side.
I think I might buy an axe. Just a
You hear
one-handed
the
axe of
guttural
some
chanting
kind.
coming from the chamber ahead.
Yes! I don't know why, but tripping them just gives me such satisfaction.
A magical barrier seals off the passage. Perhaps the magical runes on the wall are the key to opening it.
Uh-oh. I think it was the middle one? Phew. Alright, here's the hard part. Yes, I am gonna go take on the Umber
chittering
Hulk.
can be heard from the hallway ahead. A strange creature erupts from the ground as you approach. The Umber Hulk crumples to the ground, its heavy carapace clattering on the stones.
Still nothing. It's like they don't want to give me a good weapon. They're like, ah, no, let's not give him anything good. He doesn't need it. What's he need a good weapon for?
A massive iron gate bars this passage.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to risk it. I'm doing so well. Yes.
This small chamber looks like a safe place to rest.
We don't need a rest? Wow. Full health still. Have I rested? No. Wow, they haven't been able to touch me? Really? Huh. It's a first. Even on normal, that's a first for me. Usually I'm down a couple of hit points. There we go, finally. That's about right, yeah.
Something about this section of the wall seems off. The wall in the armory slides open, making barely a sound. The hobgoblin chieftain lurches out of his throne with a roar. The hobgoblin chieftain slumps to the ground, dead.
Nope. No magic. None at all. I don't need leather armor. I'm a dwarf. Fighter. Leather armor. You kidding me? What do I want to do next? Obstructing the orcs, maybe? I guess so. Why not? Why shouldn't I obstruct those orcs? Orc caves. Alright. I'm gonna go the quick way.
Fearing for their lives, the people of the keep have asked for your help.
And
dealing with two orc
I know there's a
guards
trap
that
ahead.
dwell inside
I'm
this
gonna
cave.
trip that trap on purpose.
Judging from the decor, each direction leads to a
Come at me,
different
bros!
home. A tripwire snaps, and a gong clangs in response. Several orcs rush around the corner, roused by the alarm.
You ain't bad. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing.
This orc seems fiercer than the rest of the Frost Rager clan. Letting him
Anyone
live
else
will
fan of
just
Weird Al
mean a
Yankovic? No,
possible
just
new
me?
chief
Okay.
who must be dealt with in the future.
One hit point down. Yeah, okay, let's see how many hit points this dude can get from me. Come take them. Oh, it's a chick. Right. I totally knew that. Totally knew that.
The lever clicks into place, and the sound of grinding gears can be heard somewhere in the cave.
This one usually gives me something good from that chest. Usually. I feel like today is not my day to find a good weapon. But we shall see. Your fire means nothing to me. Oh, okay. So it must have. Well,
Grinding gears can be heard.
was she healing me the whole time? I wasn't paying attention. Maybe that's what was going on. She probably was healing me the whole time in the other. That's probably what was going. That makes more sense than getting away totally scot-free without losing any hit points. I just wasn't paying attention to it. What is this? I already have some pretty great armor, actually. Let me see. Yeah. It doesn't really add to my dwarfiness, but pretty sure it's better than Scavenge Scale. Right, Fortification 38, what does this do? This does. It has a blue, they both have the blue slot, so. Fortification 38%. 38%. Okay, this is enhancement, yeah, +1 enhancement bonus. +1. It's pretty much the same thing with lower stats. I never even noticed that before. Huh. Good to know. I'm gonna take this. Do you add to my dwarfiness? Kinda. Sheltering's not bad. What do I have here? The Pathfinder? Yeah, so this gives me +1 dex, which I appreciate. And +1 resistance. I'm gonna take you. I might use you later. Good thing I didn't exit out of the thing. I still have 2 bad guys to kill. Monsters. And I want this. Hi. Thank you. Yep. What else? What sounds good to do? I guess the whole Owlbear quest. Sounds like fun. Kinda wish I was using the Dwarf Thief build to go to, to go up the waterfall, go in where all the hidden stuff is, and all that. Sadly, this dwarf not suited for that. It can probably find hidden areas because I was playing this to level 8, like I've said. For some reason, it found everything that was hidden. I was very surprised. Now, I get that dwarves... I think dwarves just have a +2 on finding things, but it's only a +2. I never put anything in search. So it was just surprising that if you never put anything in search and you just have your +2 from your dwarf, you can find stuff. Alright, that up there. It was a weird experience. I mean, good, sure, but I kind of figured I'd have to at least put something in search for that to work. At least that was my assumption going in until then. So there's that to know about this build.
From the old bones scattered
That's
on
not
the floor,
nothing.
Something large and dangerous has lived in this cave for some time. But the flicker of torchlight ahead suggests that there have been some more recent arrivals. massive evil chaos has set up camp in this cave, with the goal of capturing and taming the beast that lives within.
This cleric hireling is pretty awesome.
Confront the creature he tried to tame.
Oh, I'll confront it and destroy it. I'm not in a violent mood today. I don't know what you're talking about.
You spot skittering vermin inside the cavern chamber ahead. You can also see the nest of something much larger. You've slain the Owlbear, ending the cult's plan to make the beast into a weapon they could use against the residents of the valley.
I want this. Dex +1. Come with me. We're gonna be besties, you and I, Mr. Cloak. Or Mrs. Don't want to assume the cloak's gender. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I try and use a healing, like Favored Soul or Cleric, either one. Favored Soul, because they can... I mean, Clerics are good at attacking too, but I feel like the Favored Soul does a better job. Just my opinion. I haven't seen any actual numbers on that. Just seems to be the way it goes. This other cloak, what did I give up? Negative resistance +3, okay. Cold absorption +10, eh. Fine. I'll take the plus dex, thank you. Seems like a good idea. Oh right. I've got tons of arrows and haven't used a single one. What am I doing? I should use them because that's going to take up my inventory and then I won't be able to... I don't have a quiver either. Oh, I should get a quiver. I am not being very smart, am I? Okay. Now where to go? What do I want to do? Minotaur? I guess? You know, I've noticed that too. Some hireling AI is better than others. Ooh, where am I going? That is right. I feel like the Barbarian does have pretty good AI. Maybe the Favored Soul does have better. I gotta compare it with something else to be sure. Huh. That's a good question, actually. See, now I'm thinking I'm going to try this experiment off stream and see just how well the Favored Soul does versus anyone else. Wizard, Sorcerer, Cleric. How good are they compared to the others? That requires science.
The door behind you seals shut as you
I'm going
enter.
to do some science.
There's now only one way to go. Forward. That's fine with you, as this cave is said to contain much treasure.
Man, everybody be saving.
Minotaur stands behind a magical barrier.
Yeah, try and
Guarding a
poison
pile
me.
of treasure.
Try it. I dare you.
More.
I'm a dwarf.
Always more.
Double
The
dare you
Minotaur
try and poison me.
snorts.
Greed draws you adventurers like moths to the flame. Have fun starving in my cave with the treasure just out of reach.
Okay, since you want to follow me everywhere I go, come here. Should back up a little bit. Yeah, stay here. I'm caught up in that nonsense.
This crest matches one of the sockets on the Minotaur's barrier. There must be more somewhere in the cave.
Alright. More XP this way. Yeah, this way. That's not right. There's no more XP. What was I thinking? There are collectibles, though, for crafting.
The webs that cover the walls of this part of the cave quiver for an instant. Then, a massive spider...
Oh, I guess you get
lunges out of the
38 XP. I
shadows.
guess I was right the first time. Get a little bit of XP. Better than nothing. Just shield bash these guys, I guess. Or you can take care of them. Either way. Thanks. Illyri Thistledown? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Yay, Rat Hunter, alright.
This should be enough crests to fill all of the sockets on the Minotaur's barrier. With all three crests neatly fitted into their sockets, the magical barrier fades. The infuriated Minotaur gives a roar of rage and attacks. The Minotaur's bellow is cut short as it collapses. Now the treasure the creature had been guarding is yours for the taking.
A club. I mean, it's probably better than what I have. What's my rusty longsword? What are the stats on that? 1d8 minus 1? Are you serious? What's this one? 1d6 plus 1. Does it do anything else? Not really, unless I'm a spellcaster. I feel like it's basically the same thing, right? 1d8 minus 1, most you can do is 7. 1d6 plus 1, most you can do is 7. Feels like it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Yeah. And unless I'm a spellcaster, there's no point. Right? Like, I'm not getting anything. I mean, yeah, I'm not a spellcaster. Devotion doesn't do anything. Plus 1 enhancement, right? This is pointless. This is worthless. Raise my hopes and dash them quite expertly, DDO. Bravo. What else is there? Is that it? Nope, there's the Caves of... That's it, just the Caves of Chaos. Well, let's get that out of the way then. Do that. I'm going to take the elevator to Pain. No, or not. Or not. do I want it? I wouldn't have picked it up if I didn't want it. That's the most useless prompt I've ever... Anyway. You just picked this up. Do you want to pick it up? Okay, Illyri Thistledown, if that is your real name, are you prepared to destroy skeletons and zombies? Oh, and those weird green fat guys. Lard lads.
Whispery voices and scraping sounds announce the presence of undead. Life is meaningless. There's a blind purpose. Free will is an illusion.
Oh. Yeah, this is the first time doing this, so I need to keep an eye out for the codex page. I can't forget that. I have to actually look for it. Yeah, come with me, I guess. Nothing in there worth looking for. Must get the Medusa. Oh yeah, you're not a bad guy. Nope. No codex page in here that I can see. It wouldn't have been back there, would it? No. 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 Oh wait, Medusa, what am I... It's back this way, right? Am I... Yeah. No? Now I'm all confused. Yeah, it's gotta be this way.
You hear footsteps down below, and a gruff voice calls out.
Put them in the manacles, boss. I'll be right over.
The large torture is at the door.
Hey, you're not one of us. What the?
The torturer falls, his victims avenged. Will their souls find rest?
I don't really need that. Skip right past it. Go straight this way. Little help, guys?
The prisoner in this cell is a Medusa.
You don't look stupid enough to be a cultist.
I mean,
She calls out.
technically it's a
What
Gorgon,
you're
but
doing here,
sure,
and I
Medusa,
will
yeah,
tell you
yeah.
to stop. stone.
Freed of her bonds, the Medusa agrees to help you.
Take me to their leader,
She says,
I think it's time for a small chat, face to face.
Yeah, nothing in here. Right.
crawling, broken creature
I have to be sure.
scampers
Okay, nothing in
towards
there.
you, hissing insults. The white falls, its pitiful existence ended.
Did I not get the kobold? Did I? Maybe I didn't.
You hear a shuffle, then a strange, slurping sound
Dude,
coming from behind
dude.
the bed.
You gotta back away from the cube, man.
Falls to pieces. Its ambition to hurt you diced short.
I'm just gonna stand here and get eaten by the cube. Enemy's longsword. Okay. This must be better. 1d8 plus 1. Yes. Poisonous, so a 1d6 on top of that. Fantastic. Thank you, DDO, for finally giving me something I can actually use. About time. I guess I gotta create a weapon set with that. Throw that away. Can I move that over here? No. But I can move it down here. Yeah, I really did. So I really did not get the kobold charm, huh? For some reason, I thought I did. I guess I just didn't pick it up. Silly me. So, how long you been playing this, DDO game? Because I've been playing for like 3 or 4 years, and I'm still learning every day. Okay, maybe the codex page is here? Yes? No? No. I don't think so.
Unseen voices murmur from the shadows of this chamber.
Alright.
Take us with you.
Take us away.
No, get away.
Don't do it.
Take the shinies.
I will not take the shinies. You can't tempt me. I know what happens. I ain't trying to die. So I still haven't found the codex page. That is worrisome. I mean, there's still places it could be, but... Is that it? Yay! That is it! What? I've never heard her do that I can remember. Huh.
The Medusa stops in the middle of the passage.
I'll stay here to make sure no one sneaks out past you.
She says,
I know this place well, and this is the only way out.
still have to search for it? Oh, that's weird. I always wonder what that big floaty gem looking like thing is. It's neat, whatever it is. Pretty neat.
Run, you fool!
Some kind of weird cultist thing, I guess. Weird floaty cultist gem.
The fleeing priest's voice turns into a scream and is then cut short.
Bulwark helm. I think that's best for clerics. Protection 1, false light. No, I was wrong. I could actually use this. Protection 1, false life +4. And there's a yellow augment slot. I'm taking it. Frost arrows. Cool, cool. What am I wearing right now? Oh yes, it gives me a plus on the will saves, but it's only +1. I think I'm going to go ahead with the Bulwark helm. The bull helm. Bulwark helm. Protection +1, false life +4, and whatever I put in that augment slot. Definitely worth taking. The only thing I don't like about this, if I make it visible, the beard goes away. I like that beard. Okay. I'm not gonna go talk to Hera because all she's gonna Queen Hera, I believe, right? All put a rest, steal, dissemble. I don't know what her name is. I thought it was Queen Hera, but now I'm not so sure. I'm not gonna go talk to her because all she's gonna do is attack me. And after I freed her from her bonds, so, you know, I mean, rude. Okay? Very rude. I want more coffee. Why don't I have more coffee? I want a quiver. I want to put arrows in that quiver, and I want to get out my bow. So that's my plan. Oh, but I'm gonna get some stuff first, because I deserve it. Rewards! Gimme, 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 gimme! Okay. Ooh. Morning Star. A Void Lore, too. I can't use magical stuff. That's... I'll take that to sell it. Shocking Dwarven Axe. Yeah, I can't use magical things, but I want an axe that's... Dang. Yeah, because it's electrifying, so there's... That's definitely a magical item. No, I made this rule. It's my rule. I'm sticking to the rule. It's the way it is. I'm not going back on that. So I can sell it. First bite of poison resistance? I would lose a lot of the stuff I have now, but I would gain poison resistance. +3. As long as nothing else gives me poison resistance, and I just want to double check. I don't think so. That's Pathfinder, that's not. No. Nothing else does. But it is a downgrade. Decisions, huh? I'm gonna sell it. Sell all this stuff. Wow, man. Ain't nothing here but junk. Dagger. Armor piercing dagger. Certainly not something that I don't use daggers. I don't like daggers. Now, if I was a thief or an assassin, okay. Sure. Only 6 plus 2, the most I can do is 8. Oh, okay. So then, what's going on with this one? 9. Yeah. So, you shall be sold. Wow, I'm like selling everything. Well, I wanted to keep that. Sell the gems. And I should definitely lighten my load, repair what I got. Oh no! Oh man. So my bracers have been damaged. You're the missile vendor, right? Right? No, you're not. You are. Wide quiver, thank you. Okay. Freed up a few slots in here. Great. Just gotta remember to take out the bow and use it. No, I don't need any hirelings. I mean, that does it for this. I could go back and do it on hard. Don't really want to. Oh, right. How could I have forgotten? To get this dude's reward. Venomous short sword. Only does a maximum of 7 plus 1d6. This one currently is 9 with d6 of poison. Right? That's right? Yeah, 9 with the poison. So again, junk. Cool. All right. I guess that's it for Borderlands. I'm gonna go over to the harbor, not the marketplace. Do all that junk. Travel to. That's it. And I go back and do everything on hard and elite off stream because I don't feel like anyone wants me to do the same quests over and over again on stream. That's just how I feel about it. I'm kind of a one and done person myself, so I don't even like to go back and do the quest over again. But I do like experience points and leveling up. So they got me there. DDO's definitely got me there. Standing Stone Games, I guess, is who has me there. Small crystal bed. Oh, look at that. Yay.
'Tis the season of festival in Stormreach.
Is it? Tis the season. I know. There's a box to defend. I'm aware. Get that. I thought I heard a noise in the house. Huh. Wow, there's a lot of you guys. Coward. Take your death like a man, kobold. Oop. That's my hireling. Don't try and kill the hireling. I think that's all the barrels and jars and things. Yep. Well, that's all the obvious ones. Oh, except this one. Oh, you think you can hide from me, huh? You little sneak.
His traps. No more kobolds should be able to find their way into the warehouse.
What is this? Healing potion, maybe? Yep. No, no, resist Sonic. Nope. I like that hedgehog. Why do I want to resist him? He's a cool guy. He's way past cool. I feel like the younger generation doesn't get my jokes. Nice to have you back. Let's see. Short bow. Ooh. Is this better than my starter item? Well, if I was a spellcaster, it would be, but the other one has 1d6 fire damage, and you don't, I believe. But it does the same amount. No, it doesn't do exactly the same amount of damage. But it does. Occasionally. So, I'm not going to take that. Cool. I finally did. Yeah, they finally gave me something I can actually use to mightily smiteth thee and thine my enemies. English. Cool. Oh, and this boring one was all you do is break boxes. My gosh, I hate these quests. I mean, I don't hate them. I don't hate them. Backtrack a little bit. I don't hate them. They're just not fun is all.
You enter into Hazadil's shipping.
I don't need hireling for this. This is just smashing crates. I'll take your money, thank you. Why did I go backwards?
Three exits leave the room. You must hurry before Hazadil knows.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing. I thought that maybe they're like trying to teach you that there's stuff in crates, but then you have a whole mission of finding rubies in crates, and so that's not it. That's not what it is. So I don't know why this thing exists at all. To be perfectly honest with you. Oh, come on. Are you gonna make me use my arrows? Because I don't want to use my arrows. Not for crates. Wow, I almost fell off that completely. What again? What is this? Mace? Of good luck though. Let me take a look at this. What are the stats on this guy? Yeah, spellcasting. I don't do none of that. Good luck though. +1 luck bonus on all saves and skill checks. That's pretty neat. I would use it just for that alone. What's the damage? Doesn't do as much damage as my current weapon, so the only good thing about that would be +1 on the saves and checks. I'm gonna think on that. I might want that. Does less damage, but it would save me on poison. You know, resisting poison and avoiding traps and all that stuff. You know, the reflex saves and whatnot. Again, saved by I don't know what. Saved by just darn good luck, I suppose. Resist acid. I'm okay. Oh, money. I heard money. I like money. There you go. Well, I'm over halfway there. That's positive. Was there one up here? Yeah, over this way. Guess in here. Just 7 more to go. Usually I'm done by now. I don't usually make it this far. What did I miss? And I don't think I can find the 3 over here. Because like I said, I don't usually make it this far. I'm usually done. I must have skipped something. Some room or hallway or something. Okay, guess I'll go back. One more.
As the last crate splinters to bits, you know that you have successfully stopped Hazadil's illicit trade.
Dang right I did. I need coffee. I'm gonna go get more coffee. Every time I look at this empty cup, it's just making me sad. Sad little DDO player. I'm gonna go get some coffee. Maybe have the NPC mention you should break Quates. Yes! Crates, and you get double ransack XP on that quest instead. Yeah, see, that's not a bad idea. I like that. Somebody at DDO, somebody at SSG, I mean, DDO headquarters should find a way to make this quest less pointless. And that's not a bad idea, actually. I like that. You know what? I did. So I was following that live. I saw the whole thing happen live. I was on, at work at Reddit, reading my Reddit, trying to get work done, and everyone was canceling their subscriptions, and I joined in, and it was really fun seeing cancellation after cancellation after cancellation, like live on Reddit and Twitter, and I think it's terrible what WotC is doing, Wizards of the Coast, because you're not just taking away a staple of the community that has been a staple of the community for 20 plus years. You're taking away people's livelihoods, and I disagree. And so I joined everyone in their protest, because that's just wrong. It's absolutely wrong. So, and I was actually thinking while that was happening, while the whole meltdown was going on, that I was joining in on, does this affect Dungeons and Dragons Online? No one's mentioned that, so I guess it doesn't. I'm hoping that I don't get some unpleasant surprise announcement by Cordovan saying, guys, the end is near, because that would suck, and I would have to find a whole new MMORPG to play, and I love this one. It's my favorite. I also like Lord of the Rings Online, to a lesser extent. But, yeah, no. Wizards is wrong. They're in the wrong. And you know what really sucked? On top of all that, what really sucked is that they added insult to injury with their gaslighting and their response, right? And mean-spirited comments. It's just, they handled it all wrong. I feel like if they cared about the community, because it seems like they don't care, if you want my honest opinion, they don't. They could have simply apologized, said, we're sorry, we're going to walk this back, and we're not going to get rid of the OGL. You can continue to use it. They didn't do that. Everyone's saying, oh, we won. The OGL is still here. It is and it isn't. So you can still... I don't know if you're aware. You probably are, but for anyone else listening, you cannot use the OGL 1.0A going forward. They have essentially deauthorized it. What they said in their statement, amid all the snarky bull crap, is that everything just is as it is still. Like, we're not going to take away what was previously published, but you cannot use it going forward. I disagree with that as well. I think that's... Anyway, I hate it. I hate it, and I'm pretty angry. And the fact that they think that I'm just going to forget about this in a few months is absolutely ridiculous. That I'm just going to resubscribe and go, oh, I'm sorry, WotC, I overreacted. You guys were right the whole... No. I'm done with 5e. Well, I'm not done playing it, but I'm done giving you my money. That's for sure. So 1 D&D, I think is not something I will ever purchase, unless this is, everyone always has a big but whenever they're saying things. So my big but is, if you can show me that you truly are sorry and you care about the community, Wizards of the Coast, which is going to be a really, really big ask. A huge ask. Everyone always has a huge ask, too. I'll consider coming back. I'll consider it. Like, I'll think about it. I'm not making any promises. Sorry, didn't mean to go on a big rant. I didn't mean to, but as you can see, I'm upset at WotC right now. And they are expecting me to just forget about it after all they've done, after all they've said to the community, and how they've insulted us and gaslighted us. I don't know who's working there in PR, but I think the PR dude needs to be fired. I'm just saying, you know. I mean, it's probably not going to happen. It might be good that it doesn't, because I guess they know what they're doing. But do they? Do they know what they're doing? Yeah, I've heard bad things about Magic the Gathering too. So there are people protesting in Magic the Gathering as well. They've just stopped giving WotC their money. The problem, though, is that you have these big whales in the community who see Magic the Gathering cards, not the game or the community. They see value in the cards themselves. So what they're going to do is they're going to continue to purchase the cards, even those cards that were like $300. No, it was $1,000 for like a pack of cards. $1,000 for random cards, random proxies, no less. People are going to buy that because they think there's value in those cards. They think, oh, if I buy this, I could hoard this for years and then sell it for a huge profit. That's what's wrong with Magic the Gathering. You've got collectors, whale collectors, who are just going to buy the cards because they think there's going to be value in it down the road. They're going to give WotC their money, and WotC's going to think that this is profitable. What we're doing is making us money because of these whales. Not because of the community, right? No one who's playing the game is giving them money. Yeah, they sold $1,000 card packs, right? Non-legal proxies. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, dude. I know. This is it's not like I'm ignorant to this. This is why I quit giving Wizards of the Coast my money. And why I would think about coming back if they would just apologize and mean it and show that they're not going to do this again. They will. They absolutely will. But yeah, rant over. Sorry. I'm just really passionate about this. This is my, I mean, it's my community. This is my friends that they're affecting. These are families that they're affecting, because now if you take away that 1.0 OGL, these people can't make, the third-party publishers can't make money anymore unless they sign a complete draconian contract, which they're not going to do. It's awful. What else can I say? It's a terrible move on WotC's part. It makes them look bad. It's making people not leave the game. They're not going to leave the game because it's, I'm not going to stop playing Dungeons and Dragons. I have, to be honest, this is why I'm so passionate. Let me just let everyone in on a little secret about me. I own every edition. I own Basic, Mold Vase Basic. I own the whole box set with the Borderlands. Right? That's why I love the Borderlands expansion so much. I played it. I played that module, Mold Vase Basic, from the 70s? I think it was the 70s, right? I didn't play it in the 70s. I was born in the 80s. And it was fun, and I loved it, and I loved the game. So I'm not gonna give those books away. I have first edition, I have second edition, I have third edition, I even have fourth edition books, because I did play fourth edition shortly. And I'm not gonna give those up, and I'm not gonna quit playing D&D. I just, from this point forward, I refuse to give Wizards of the Coast my money, is all it is. I'm just gonna protest and boycott everything they make. So, if for some reason, they think that they're still going to make money off of one D&D, and if they do, it's going to be really disappointing. If somehow they end up fooling the community into giving them their money for one D&D and signing on to the platform of Dungeons and D&D Beyond, I'm just, I don't know. It's gonna make me
You
upset.
have recovered the stolen goods.
And I know this is a big rant, and I know nobody asked for me to rant about it, and I'm sorry. I'll quit for sure, for reals this time. But you know, I just want everybody to know that I'm passionate about it, and I am a fan, and I have been a fan for a long time. And please don't take DDO away from me, Wizards. I love this game just as much as I love the other games too. Anyway, rant over. Good coffee, by the way. Vietnamese coffee, if anyone's curious. Yeah, I don't know. Wizards really stepped in it, and I really hope the community continues to boycott and let Wizards know they're wrong. Ooh, curse spewing great axe. Oh, yeah, but it's magical though. It is a better weapon, but it is magical. Okay, can I headcanon away the magical effect as something non-magical? What does it do? So on Vorpal hit, your enemy is cursed. That right there says no. Oh, deadly +1. Oh, this is such a good weapon. Okay. I got to think about this. I'm sorry I'm taking a moment to think about this, because here's the thing. So, I've been playing Dungeons & Dragons for a long time. I played Dungeons & Dragons 1st edition. And this is what this build is based off of 1st edition Dwarf. Dwarves are non-magical. Period. You cannot... there are cleric dwarves in the game, but you cannot be a cleric dwarf unless your DM says so. I mean, it's up to your DM. I guess if your DM allows it, they could be magical too. You could be a magic user if that's, if you really want to. It's up to the DM. But according to rules as written, dwarves cannot use magic. So as I was playing Dungeons & Dragons 1st edition, you had two types of DMs. When it comes to dwarves and they're non-magical. Now you have the DMs who are like, okay, they can't cast spells or be a magic user, but there's nothing saying they can't use a magic weapon, and they are right. That is in the rules. There's nothing saying a dwarf cannot use a magical weapon. But then you have the other DMs, right, on the other hand, who are saying they are non-magical, period. Right? There is no magical weapon for dwarves because they are non-magical. So, it's all in your personal interpretation. I have decided that I'm going to go with they are non-magical, period. It seeming like that was a bad idea. Do I want to change my mind at this late point in the game? Do I indeed? You know what? You know what? I'm gonna break the rule. I'm gonna go ahead and use magical items. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. It all depends on how you interpret the rules. My interpretation is that at this point, my interpretation is that, was it two-handed? Oh, I can't use it. Is it two-handed, really? Ah, I didn't even pay attention to that. I can't use it anyway. All that explaining for nothing. Well, at least now you know how I feel about dwarves. They should be non-magical. That's my opinion. I think it's easier to say that in Advanced Dungeons & Dragons than it is in 3.5, though. Because a lot of 3.5 is... I mean, look, you've got flying boats, like flying pirate ships. It's a high magic fantasy, especially, you know, playing in the Forgotten Realms. This is high. Sorry, excuse me. It's high magic. And dwarves can cast spells. Dwarves can be magic users as well as clerics, and it's harder to do in this more modern interpretation of the dwarf. So I suppose I'm going to go ahead and allow for magical items. Weapons. Weapons. I gotta draw the line somewhere. Yay, I'm finally out of the boring quests and into the more interesting quests. That's good. So, I take it you're a Magic the Gathering fan? Is that accurate? You don't have to answer. I'm just curious. I played Magic the Gathering back in the early 90s, and I had fun. I quit not only because I saw that I was spending more and more money in order to have any fun. I quit because people would... So, early 90s, right? This is before the internet. I played all the way up until the internet happened. I played all the way up until YouTube was a thing. When Magic the Gathering entered the YouTube age, it ruined Magic the Gathering for me. Now, I'm not saying that Magic the Gathering changed much at that point yet. It was getting more expensive. I was noticing the expense was going up. What happened was that YouTube creators would say, here's a Magic the Gathering deck build. This is a really good build. You should use this. And then everyone started using those builds. So the creativity got sucked out of the hobby. And I was like, this isn't my Magic anymore. Like, I really liked the creativity. I liked seeing everybody build their own deck and play Magic their own way. And that got lost when YouTube came about. People just decided they weren't going to do their own builds anymore. They're just going to follow what YouTube says to do. So I got out there because it just wasn't fun anymore. For me, I'm just, you know, I'm sure there are people who really love Magic the Gathering still, and they have fun, and it's great. It's good. Good for them. Good on them. Especially with the way things are in the Magic the Gathering community. That's fantastic. I just, when the creativity went out the door, I left. I guess I went with it. They put out way too many products these days. That is correct. You are not wrong. When was the last time I actually got into tournament? I think it was like... When was my last tournament? 2000 and... 2016. Last tournament was 2016. And I had fun. It was obvious that nobody was, you know, doing their own thing.
You see one of our men making his way down the tunnel ahead.
And it's not like I didn't try
and starts running.
and ignore it. Like I tried to, you know, get on board with how things were going, and you know, I watched the YouTube videos and watched them build their decks, and I thought about using some of those decks, but then it's like I would be going back on my preference of creativity and doing your own thing, forging your own path in the tournament. There's a sense of satisfaction there that you don't get if you use someone else's build. You know what I mean? That's what turned me away eventually in 2016.
notice that the smuggler is struggling to keep his grip on an awkward container.
Really? 14% was printed last year? Wow. That's surprising. Is that right? Because if so, that's not good. I think I got out at the right time then. Yeah. I almost, they almost got me back into Magic the Gathering when they released the Dungeons and Dragons Magic cards. Because I thought... What am I missing? Because I thought those were really cool, and I thought, hey, even if I don't play the Magic game, I could use those cards somehow in my Dungeons and Dragons game. But they didn't manage to actually get me back, pull me back in. It's just something I thought about for a minute. But those cards are cool. I like the art, and I like that a lot of it was, you know, really iconic characters and locations and stuff from Dungeons and Dragons. I thought that was neat. I just didn't feel like it was worth spending money on. But it was neat. Very neat. I hear they're doing Lord of the Rings next. So they're kind of tempting me to buy Magic again with Lord of the Rings.
You hear the grind and clatter of machinery from below and
So that was counting variations on cards.
like something heavy
Wow,
is being
really?
ratcheted into place.
That's insane. So in terms of unique cards, it was 9%. Yeah. So, wow. Okay. Man. So, like... That means... They must have ramped up their production a lot, right? Am I interpreting that right?
You hear the rasp of stone.
Ramped
against
up their
stone
production and
somewhere
releases.
above,
Is
as
that
if a
accurate?
massive barrier is moving aside.
Because if that's the case, am I reading that wrong? I might be reading that wrong. I think I'm misinterpreting it. I must be. Card quality has gone down too. You have an increase in production. That makes sense. I totally get it. I can totally see that. Like, if you're producing that much, how are you going to handle quality assurance on that? I don't. I don't think you can, honestly. I mean, even for a corporation like Watsu, which is huge and make millions, that's a tall order, honestly. Oh yeah.
You lift the case and slide it
It's a
onto your
very
back.
tall order.
Quickly return to the Fairlane representative.
Well, I don't know. I hope that eventually WotC kind of learns that they're destroying their product. Really, both Magic the Gathering and Dungeons and Dragons. I think the chances of them actually learning any kind of lesson are pretty slim, if you want my honest opinion. But I still hold on to the hope that that's true. We shall see. Because, you know, I'm not opposed to going back and giving them my money. I just need to know that what I'm going to get with my money is a quality product. And that you're not going to, you know, oversaturate the market like Magic the Gathering. Or try and just do a quick cash grab, right? If WotC can prove that to me, then I would love to come back. I really would. I would love to give them my money again. If I felt it was worth it. So if you're listening, WotC, which you aren't, but you know, if by some off chance you are, that's all you got to do. Just show the community with your actions that you're actually going to release a quality product that we want to purchase, right? Not just go after the quick cash grabs, and we might come back. I can't speak for the whole community because you've burned a lot of bridges. I'm just being honest with that. How about you? You have, but change course, and who knows? I think anything's possible. Yes, I will bring back your gems. I'm gonna get the hireling out for this one.
This place stinks of kobolds and decaying trash.
And I just
scurry away
really
with their
hope that
footsteps.
Wizards of the Coast doesn't somehow feel that DDO is not worth it anymore. Because if I'm not mistaken, they can pull the game at any time, right? Because it's their Standing Stone Games is just licensing the IP from Wizards of the Coast. If I understand how this works correctly. And that's a big if. I mean, I don't know behind the scenes stuff. I just know it's a fun game that I enjoy. And that I will continue to play as long as it exists.
Kobolds are milling about in the space beyond, rummaging through trash and spitting curses at one another.
Yeah. Well, there is Neverwinter, which I hate, because Neverwinter is just a cash grab. It just exists to steal money from players. And I say steal because they're not selling you fun, right? Like Standing Stone Games is. They're selling you. Oh shoot. They're selling you pretty much a glorified loot box, right? That's all that Neverwinter is. One big loot box. I don't know if you've played Neverwinter, but I wouldn't pick it up ever. I mean, don't take my word for it. If you want to pick it up, sure. It's your money. You do what you want. But yeah, if they want to pull the license on anything, I think it should be Neverwinter. In my opinion. Am I missing any crates at all? Let's see how many left. 2. So I only found 2. I don't like this one because I always end up missing a crate in a room and having to go all the way back to that room just to get the last gem. I think I got everything, but I'm gonna move on. Looks like this is empty now. Onward to glory. Yeah, I have to carefully scan the room, otherwise I'll be coming right back to it eventually. Eventually. When I realize everything's pretty empty and I still have to find one gem. Oop, see? Missed this little guy. Somehow. Ooh, resist energy. Ooh. Yeah, but that just has. That's not like a. You have to activate it. I don't feel like doing that. Just leave it. You leave it in there. Wait. Oh, I closed that. Wow. Let's see. Here we go. This is where to go. Guess that's everything. I hope. This one's not very fun. I feel like if you're going to make a game, all the things should be fun.
You flinch as an unseen web clings to your face. Below, chittering voices rise with hungry anticipation.
I guess fun is subjective, though. Maybe people like this kind of thing. I feel like I'm missing, like... Shouldn't I have more than 6? I mean, 6 left? I mean... Words. Words. Thank you. Weapons already equipped. Oh, right. Right. Cool. Seems like more of a cleric thing, but I'll take it. Or favored soul, whatever. Down to like 5 left. Doesn't seem like enough if you ask me. I don't see anything else in this room. Just gonna scan real quick. Yep. I guess that's everything. Careful there, Illyri. I need to figure out how to pronounce her name. me see how this dwarf is at finding things. Probably not terrible. Just take a quick. Yep. I put nothing in search so far. It just has that +2. I think it's a +2. You know, look. Racial. Mm-hmm. +2. That's all I got. It's for spellcasters. Okay, 2 left. Hopefully they're in here. Okay. Last one, and I bet I can't find it quickly. Bet you $1 I can't find it quickly. Maybe you. No. Have I missed any place? Not really. See what I'm talking about? I'm gonna go back through all these rooms trying to find the last stupid gem. You've got my gem. God dang nabbit. Ooh, I missed these two. Nope. Wow. Okay. So, in Lord of the Rings Online, if you play an elf, or maybe if you just play a ranger in general, probably if you just play a ranger in general, you have the ability to track down what you're looking for. Be it monster or animal. And I wish that in Dungeons and Dragons Online, there was a way to track down an item you were looking for. Especially if it's a gem, and especially if it's a dwarf looking for a gem. Okay, not there. And I feel like this would be the perfect level to train people on how that mechanic works. On account of you're going to need it. Unless you're better than me and you don't miss things. I don't know where to go. Crud. Nothing up there. That's nothing. I'm going around in circles. I know I've checked this room a bunch of times. Ooh, a barrel. You must have it. You've got to. Ugh. How many times have I been in this room? Right? How many times did I search this room? Missed it every time. Good times. Good times. Yep. Yep. Ooh. I hate to say it, but what time is it? I'm gonna have to go after this next. I'm gonna do one more quest, and that's gonna be it for me for today, at least for DDO. What time is it? I gotta make it a lunch. I am hungry. Well, it's only 11:46. Not even 12 yet. I still need lunch. I don't need a hireling for this one. I got this.
You dispatch the guards with ease. The way into the gambling hall is clear.
At least this one's kind of short. You just destroy things, defeat bad guys, try not to get eaten by dogs. It's a good quest. I wonder if I can dispatch this dude before he can hold a lever. Good stuff. Yeah, I have to trip him. Oh, did I mention pulling levers in my description? I mean, there's levers to pull too, so can't forget the lever pulling. That's important. It's one of the staples of the quest.
You've wrecked enough tables to satisfy Brother Augustus. A small mirror is mounted above the cabinet on the northern wall of this room. A large, ugly fellow approaches with murder in his eyes. Ramsay Morcourt falls to his knees and then
He
flattens
saved
his
on my
face.
trip to
His
attempt.
business will offend the church
Good
no
jerk.
longer.
I can sell that for monies. Oh yeah, I don't need to do that. This is done. Cool. Cool. Yep. I think that's about it for today. I'm saving my action points because my personal preference, I might be alone in this, I like to do the action points when I level up. That's just my preference. So, how close am I leveling up? Not close at all. So I'm going to save those until... Ooh. Can I use this one? Holy Dwarven Axe of Insight. It's one-handed, and it does more damage, I believe, than what I have now. Yes, it does. And I'm a dwarf. It looks more iconic to hold an axe. Because dwarves. Yeah, I'll take this. It's mine now. Insight. Enhancement bonus to increase threat generated from melee damage. Okay. Whatever. Okay, that's it. I gotta go. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you next week. Maybe next Saturday. I think my plan, unless it changes, is to be here Saturday and Sunday with DDO. I think. Well, we'll see. It's hard to make that work because I do this on the weekends when people are away from the house, so I have time to just game and do DDO and drink coffee and have a little bite to eat. It's just my personal time. But I've noticed on Saturdays specifically, my time is getting shorter and shorter for that. So I can't make any promises. But I will try to be here next week on Saturday. Try. Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Wizards is evil. Wizards of the Coast is evil, maybe specific. And I don't know. Anything else? I think that's it. No, that's it. That's it. It's been fun talking to you. I sincerely do hope you have a good rest of your Sunday.